Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, today my group and I want to share something regarding our research on one of the famous Muslim scholars named Al-Khawarizmi. I am 100% sure that every one of us had already known about this famous Muslim scholar. Okay, let's start. First of all, let's start our sharing with background of Al-Khawarizmi. His full name is Abu Ja'far Muhammad ibn Musa Al-Khawarizmi. He is well known as Al-Khawarizmi and called the father of algebra. He was born in c. 780 in Khawarizm, which is located south of the Aral Sea. Al-Khawarizmi lived until c. 850 and took his last breath in Baghdad, Iraq. He died at the age of 70. During his life, he expertised himself in many fields of science of knowledge. He is very well known because he is an expert in mathematics, astronomy, geography, cartography, and many more. Furthermore, he became one of the Muslim mathematicians and astronomers whose major works introduced Hindu-Arabic numerals and the concept of algebra into European mathematics. In his study, he became the first Muslim scholars to introduce many mathematics concepts, for example, algebra, quadratic, and logarithm. Apart from that, he also worked at the House of Wisdom, Bait al-Hikmah, under the leadership of Caliph Al-Ma'mun.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So now we look on the life story of Al-Khawarizmi. Al-Khawarizmi lived during an era called the Golden Age of Islam between the 8th and the 13th centuries. His early studies took place in various prominent madrasah called Khiva, Kiat and Gurganj. He was able to study texts in multiple languages including Persian, Arabic, Syrian and Sanskrit. Later, he furthered his studies as a mathematician, astronomer, astrologer, geographer and a scholar in the House of Wisdom under the leadership of Caliph Al-Ma'mun, the son of Caliph Harun al-Rashid. The House of Wisdom was a scientific research and teaching center. The topics that he studied in depth and later contributed to their advancements were geometry, astronomy, and geography among others. Contributing to the Persian Golden Age, above all, he led a very pious and intellectual religious life.
Now, I'm going to share about contributions of Al-Khawarizmi. Throughout his time, Al-Khawarizmi had done so many things, mostly about science and mathematics. One of the figures that became the product of great ancient civilization was Al-Khawarizmi, who contributed greatly in introducing mathematics. Do you know that number system we inherited first appeared in Al-Khawarizmi book in the year 820 AD, entitled Al-Kitab fi Mukhtasar fi Hizab Al-Jabar wa Al-Muqabal. Al-Khawarizmi as well contributes in algebra, arithmetic, trigonometry, and geometry. There are so much contributions of Al-Khawarizmi in our daily life that we still used until today. Do you reckon?
As we heard just now, his famous book entitled Al-Kitab fi Mukhtasar fi Hizab Al-Jab wa Muqabala was written in year 820 AD. The meaning behind this amazing book is the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing. His book is considered as the foundational text of modern algebra as it provides an exhaustive account of solving polynomial equations up to second degree and introduced for the first time the fundamental algebraic method of reduction, balancing, and completion. He used the three method of creating a formula for solving a quadratic equation, as he was the founder of the mathematical languages. He wanted to simplify the problem that faced by Chinese and Indian of analyzing problem which is widely used across the world in today's time. Later, this method was adopted by Europe by Fibonacci. Another important work by Al-Khawarizmi was his work Sindit Zich on astronomy. This book covers a single detail of description on Indian astronomy as it covers topics such as calendars, calculating true position of sun, moon, other planet and else. Manuscripts that are written by Al-Khawarizmi was a lot. It is such as Kitab Surah Al-Ad, which is about geography, Kitab Ruqamah, book on sundials, Kitab At-Tarikh, book of history, Kitab Al-Jam Tafriq Bihisab Al-Hind, and else. So people, as we study and learning at university on the topic algorithm, and at some point wondering who was the one behind this such complex theory and where the concept came from. So it is from Al-Khawarizmi.